Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
to make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Karina.
And guys, we're back again. It's another episode of the drawing program that we do.
We do a
every day.
program.
Here we are, drawing again for your enjoyment.
How unexpected.
It's very unexpected.
Are we doing drawing today?
We're doing drawing today, but not only
What?
drawing. We're going to be
What?
drawing some D&D characters,
Oh,
randomly
cool.
generated.
New Draga. Let's go.
Nope,
Restart the series.
Nope, don't say that. Don't even say
Refresh.
that. Don't do this. What have you brought down upon our heads?
You knew it was going to happen.
It's always going to happen.
Well, now it's going to happen more.
Now it's going to happen more. We're just going to make up some new characters just for funsies. It's kind of a low-key chill day. Let's have
Yeah.
a chill time and design some characters. We're using a website called whothefuckismydndcharacter.com, which I like to use. It gives you kind of a one-sentence description of a random character, and we'll each get a random one, and we'll draw it, and we'll see how it goes. I'm up first, so I'm going to re-roll the character here and see what I get. I'm going to roll the stats for a fucking selfish dwarf fighter from an isolated monastery who loves to haggle. So it's a
Who's he haggling with?
He's selfish, so that makes sense that he would haggle, I guess. He wants to, keep all of his coin.
Well, I guess he's no longer in an isolated monastery.
He's from an
from-
isolated
Oh,
monastery,
from
yeah.
one.
It made him selfish.
Okay. Yeah.
It made him selfish because he grew up with, nothing and no one.
Yeah.
And now
he
he's
could just
out.
do whatever he wanted.
He's out on the town. I think I want to give him a posture like he's coming. Like you see him
He's coming at you. He looks like a spider right now.
Is he going to be crab walking?
No, he's
Super
just kind of
looks like a spider right now.
I want him to be in one of these postures like he's like, here I come.
A tough stance. A tough haggling stance.
Yeah, he's got his haggling stance on. His legs go all the way up to there, and he's kind of just walking at you. You see him, this is how he walks around. So he comes down the street, and all the merchants are like, oh shit, here comes that asshole again.
That selfish dwarf.
That selfish dwarf who loves to haggle. But thing is, he's also a fighter. So if you don't haggle good with him,
He'll just fight you.
he's gonna punch you. He's not a good person.
That's his biggest strength in haggling, is that no one wants to fight him.
Yeah, he's a very
Yeah.
good fighter, as long as doing the fight helps his own selfish interests. If it saves him money, he'll do as many punches as he needs to.
He's like the people who, when going to talk to customer service, just make the biggest stink off the bat in hopes that it'll send them directly to the manager and then they'll get a deal just to make them go away.
Oh my God,
He's
you're
like
right.
those awful people.
Oh man, is he a suburban mom?
I think he's a suburban mom.
I'm changing
Yes.
tack. This dwarf is a suburban mom.
Yeah, he came from an isolated monastery.
She came from an isolated
came.
monastery. Now she's a mother of 3. Her children are named Kyler,
She
Skylar,
moved to the suburbs.
And Tyler.
and Tyler. She lives in the dwarf suburbs. Okay, let's.
There's way too many Y's in there to be reasonable in each name.
Yeah, in each name there's one more Y than you would expect.
Like Tyler is spelled Tylyrrr.
Y.
Y.
And I think she's just gonna have sort of this big, the mom pompadour.
A mom pomp? I thought you were going to go to the can I speak to your
Yeah.
manager haircut.
We'll see that it kind of goes down in the front like this. It's like bangs
Oh,
and
I
then it's
see.
tall
Yeah.
Oh.
somehow. It's short but tall. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how mom hair works, but I don't have to know.
I think it's only told to other moms. Like when you become a mom, one of the jobs of one of the nurses is just lean into your ear and tell you how to do that hair.
Whisper the secret.
Yeah, here's
Is
the
that what
secrets.
a doula does?
The secrets of mom's hair.
A doula teaches you how to do your hair?
Teaches you how to make mom hair, yeah. But only if you're a suburban mom.
Yeah.
Female dwarves usually do still have beards. So we're going to get that. We're going to reference that in here. I think it's just going to be kind of a little one here. A little sort of goat's beard sort of thing. Maybe a bit of a mustache. And she's looking for a fight.
Or a deal.
It's, I think it's part of it is the thrill of the haggle is what she's after.
Art of the deal, more like fight of the deal, you know what I mean?
That
Because every
doesn't make
deal
any
you gotta
sense.
go in, you gotta fight. You gotta fight for it. Companies are just trying to rip you off. They could be doing cheaper, but they just don't, so you gotta fight for it,
Is this her?
This is her.
I think she's going to have big eyebrows. Oh, here she
Oh
comes.
my god.
This is
You
absurd.
gave him the same. You gave her the same hair as the dude from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Which dude?
That handsome man. He's like supposed to be really suave and like I've slept with so many ladies, and it's so weird to see it on this woman who's just charging at us.
High-waisted pants. The waist all the way up to right under the boob. That's where it has to go.
Yes.
If you're a mom. These are just mom rules. It's just mom things.
Just mom things.
Sorry in advance to any moms out there. I know that this isn't all moms, not all moms.
My mom ain't like this.
But I did know a lot of moms like this growing up.
I did know a lot of moms growing up like this.
I grew up in the suburbs, the southern suburbs. So,
Ooh.
you know,
I grew up in the Long Island suburbs, which is all just ladies that want to go see Bon Jovi live. And
Just all the time.
just all the time.
Seems like something you can't do that frequently.
They
But
love to just also sing
Very
Billy Joel's Piano
specific.
Man. Yeah. While drinking some mimosas. That's all Long Island moms, except my own.
The exception.
Yeah.
I
What
think-
is the shirt thing she's got going on? Because now she kind of looks like she has a rockabilly do going on.
maybe she was rockabilly in her young age, you know, so some of that like aesthetic still. I was just thinking of like rolled up
In the
sleeves.
isolated monastery.
Rolled
In
up
the
sleeves
isolated
t-shirt.
monastery.
Well, she had the internet, so she got a bunch of, you know, fashion stuff from looking online.
She sings all of Grease Lightning. She has every role in the Grease Lightning song.
Could get a person here, like a little clutch.
Oh man, now I am just picturing her like in this very empty room with just like a regular normal like sedan, like some 90s Camry. And she's just singing go 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 go. She's just like so enthusiastic, and she still has this.
Grease Lightning.
Yeah,
She's got the Bob's, like Linda from Bob's Burgers pitched down. Then the hands are just wrapped because she does fight a lot.
she does fight. After this, I'm going to my yoga class, and after that, I'm going to my fight lessons.
Fight lessons.
My fight lessons, you know, we do all the fighting. We do kickboxing. We do
Just because I'm 40 doesn't mean I can't do fight lessons anymore.
punch boxing.
Let's get some sort of eyeliner, mascara.
Yeah,
Really make the lashes pop.
I gotta look good when I'm going to my fight
beautiful.
class.
I'm going to my fight class.
Gotta look good for fight class.
Gotta look good for fight class. Oh God, here she comes. Oh no. Oh no, she's mad about something. What could she possibly be mad about?
I got a Groupon for hot boxing. It's like it's not what you think. I swear. It's like hot yoga but boxing.
Ma'am, hotboxing isn't a thing, but I got a Groupon.
But I got a Groupon.
Right
What do you
here.
mean it's not real? I got it right here. It's in writing.
You better make a hotboxing class if you don't have one already.
I'll fight you if it's not by the end of the day.
Okay.
I gotta go get my kids, Tyler, Skylar, and I don't even remember the third.
I forgot the other one.
Ah, shit.
It's
I
Kyler. It's Kyler.
Oh, God, I gotta go get him at soccer.
I need to find a name for this beautiful, strong woman who will fight for her kids and her family.
Janice.
Janice. That's it. But it's like this, like Janice. Legendary mom.
Legendary mom, Janice.
Legendary fighter mom, Janice, who will haggle for everything she gets. That's it for mine. You want to hop in, Karina, and do one of these?
Yeah.
Get in here. Karina, looks like your character is
A quick-tempered elf barbarian from a wealthy vineyard who is certain their days are numbered.
Wow.
That's a mouthful.
That's a lot of things right there.
That's a lot of things to tackle.
Okay, let's see.
So elf barbarian is already a weird
Yeah,
combo.
I was about to say, isn't that kind of odd?
I think an
I
elf
don't know.
barbarian is just like an orc that grew up in an elf household.
There's like limited knowledge of D&D races. Elves are like the pretty ones.
Elves are the pretty ones.
Yeah, they're the Legolas.
So like a pretty barbarian
Yeah, pretty but strong
and
and a little wild
a little paranoid.
and very paranoid. Yeah, I think those are
and
the
angry.
I think those are the notes you need to hit. Yes. Maybe not angry right now, but like you could tell they would get angry really fast if you started pushing things. It does seem like if any D&D race was going to run vineyards, it would be the elves.
That is true.
They'd be living in like,
They're from a vineyard.
they're from a vineyard, from a
What
wealthy
does
vineyard.
that mean?
Mama, I must. Why are we even bothering making wine? We're not going to be around much longer. I mean, what's the point?
It's like, son, once again, you are an elf. You do live forever.
Mama,
We
I
are
am
immortal.
going to die.
I don't know what
The
it
grape
is you're
rinds
so worried
told
about.
me. Mama.
Stop listening to the grapevines. They don't speak. They're just our livelihood, but
Remember last week when I got angry and you told me to go stamp some grapes to make the wines? Well,
Now you're just going back into Janice.
you are. This is Janice again.
oh no, Janice is here.
You fell
Where's
back into
my
Janice.
wine? I got a Groupon for the vineyard tour.
What's Groupon?
Is this lore?
Is this lore? I like that saying that the quick-tempered elf is from a wealthy vineyard doesn't necessarily imply that they like owned the vineyard. Just that
That's where they grew up.
that's just where they grew up, was in this vineyard. Perhaps they were found there. I like this kind of like dumpy posture you've got. It's sort of like
I don't know how to make an elf barbarian.
I mean, that's
don't
the
know.
that's the challenge.
I feel like
Karina.
this is elf barbarian energy. That's his quick temper.
Oh, I like it. Oh,
Showing.
the Arthur fist, the clenched Arthur fist.
He's ready to go at any moment. Okay, he's quick tempered. So he's got like elfy ears.
I feel like elves are too scrawny to really be truly barbarian. Even at their most angry, people are just like, oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, I think this is just an
Look at
elf
you.
with a temper issue,
Yeah.
and like he's always throwing tantrums. It's like, I'm a barbarian, Mom. Don't get me mad. I'll
It's
go into a rage.
phase.
It's not a phase. I'm gonna go into a battle rage, Mom.
So this is just like a wealthy teen elf.
Yeah. With a death fascination.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's emo.
He
Oh
is,
my
yeah.
God.
Just emo.
He's just a emo elf.
Thanks.
So you have a, yeah, that feels like it checks out. A formerly wealthy or from a wealthy family elf who's now grown up a bit and is emo. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that feels about right.
Going through like a real rough phase.
Yeah,
Because they don't want to be like their parents.
yeah.
Their rich, boring parents in a loveless marriage.
Every time I go on vacation with them, they only just send me with the nanny. It's really upsetting. I wish we could just do something as a family, you know? So I have a team of nannies.
That's what he used to say. But now he says, why would I want to do anything with my family?
Our days are numbered.
Our days are numbered anyways. I don't want to hang out with you, Mom, and my stepdad, Ron.
What do barbarians dress like? I don't know.
Is he wearing a hoodie?
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a sword.
Give him a sword.
You think
Yeah.
sometimes the bows.
Oh, that would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Well, barbarians don't
Yeah.
use bows. They want to get in the heat of battle. They usually have like axes and stuff.
Oh, he's having a phase. He's having a bit of a phase. So like he has to have the bow because his parents are they like get really fussy if he doesn't.
They make him go to archery practice.
Yeah, but he'll like also have an axe.
Yeah. He goes, but
it's
he
like
always
a really small one because it's heavy.
it's too heavy.
He just
It's so I
wants-
don't lose any speed in combat. Sure it is, honey. You've never seen combat.
He really hasn't.
But one day I will.
Now go back to squishing the vines, squishing the grapes, little elf.
I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Add those little fantasy.
Yeah.
I
I sure know how to do
Things.
fantasy. And I sure know what a barbarian is. I swear I do.
What is this dude's name? I want it to be something like old and very stiff that he can like make a nickname out of. Something like Edwin.
His name is Edwin, but he goes by Eddie.
no one
Eddie's-
respects him.
Eddie's like the name that his like relaxed part of the family calls him, but he hates it now. He's like, it's Ed. Like that. Well, how's that any different?
Barbarians have one-syllable names. No, they don't.
They do, I read about it.
I guess he has like a quill.
Oh, you mean like a quiver?
Yeah. Is that not what I said?
It's not what you said, but that's okay.
It's okay. I can't read.
He probably has a quill too for writing his poetry, scrawling his angry poetry.
My parents bought me one, but it was bad, so I went out and bought my own. This one spoke to me too.
It's got a skull on it. Because it's like the skulls of my enemies, but also reminds me of death, which is coming any day.
It just reminds me that things burn down, you know, just like life. You only
Nothing
have
lasts forever.
You have a limited amount of time.
I don't know what a barbarian is. I'm just gonna give him fuzzy things.
This is just an
think of, like,
angry
the Hulk.
ranger.
the Hulk.
The Hulk ripped up clothes.
Okay.
Fuzzy things helps.
Yeah, he has like
Fuzzy
ripped
things
jeans.
help.
Yeah, rip the jeans. I think if it's a barbarian elf, you're probably pretty close because they can't go.
They don't
full-
usually go hand in hand.
They're not gonna be wearing like the furs and the shredded.
But
like,
he's having a
cloths.
phase.
He's having a
He's
phase.
trying.
There's like a barbarian themed store at the mall.
Yeah.
He
that he
tried to
goes
wear
to.
it, but like
Rough topic.
he had rough topic. He had like a year of wearing the fur, but since he lives on a vineyard, it's just super hot all
Too
the
hot.
time.
He's like
Yeah,
sweating.
And his parents are like, "Aren't you uncomfortable, Edwin?" No, I swear
Stop
I'm not
calling
hot
me
here.
that.
It's Ed.
I'm not hot here at all.
Winter is coming.
You
Not
know-
here. It's not.
You know what this is kind of reminding me of? Inuyasha's older brother.
Oh man, Sesshomaru.
Yeah, how the hell did you remember that?
How could I ever forget
How could you
Sesshomaru?
forget
He has some
Sesshomaru.
Shishomaru energy going on.
Yeah. He loves anime.
But he won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
He
No
pretends
one
that
understands
he
me like Sasuke does.
doesn't.
He relates.
It's like, wow, Sasuke, huh? That's really the one you want to relate to?
It's
You just don't get it.
just an elf wearing a hoodie.
He's a
Good
sweaty elf wearing a
work,
hoodie.
Karina. He is 17.
And he is so
and
mad.
He has a lot of money, but he won't admit it.
He won't admit it.
That's my parents' money. It's not mine. They do give me an allowance every week, though, but I earn it.
I take out the trash.
And he has like,
I put away my plate.
a little skull.
charm.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
trying.
he thinks that's cool.
Yeah, he thinks that's fine.
I love
Reminds
it.
me of what I'm going to look like when I die soon.
Really soon, probably. Because
Okay.
of the battles.
What's this lad's name? Ed?
His
Ed-
name's
right?
Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edwin.
It'd be like Eduin. Edwin.
Edwin.
It's just Ed. Ugh.
All right, let me in.
Okay.
Get in here, Julia. All right, Julia, let's see what you got.
All right, I'm gonna hit it. Moody half-orc sorcerer from my high class brothel who hates the written word. What?
So an illiterate sorcerer prostitute
What?
Who's a half orc and moody?
and Moody.
This
a
is
lot of feels.
This is so much.
Moody. How do you be a sorcerer if you hate the written word? Don't you have to like learn magic from like the books and stuff, the tomes?
Audio.
No, he's like half orc, huh? What do half orcs look like?
Well, imagine half of an orc.
Oh, we could have looked things up.
They look like a mixture between a person and an orc.
Oh, I could draw hot orcs now.
Yeah, you can draw hot orcs now.
Congrats, you were able to draw a hot orc.
You could
Okay.
always draw hot orcs, to be fair. You just never knew.
That is true.
So also, he or she could be from a brothel, but not necessarily in a brothel still. Could have
Right.
been born and raised in a brothel.
Nah, he's still gonna work in a brothel.
Is he like a courtesan? Is he like one of those when you go to like, what are they called? Like host clubs? Like in Japan? Where you can go like pay to have a boyfriend for a while?
Oh my god, yeah, like the butler cafes.
Yeah. And they like sit and like talk to you to be interested. It's like the maid cafes, but the dude version.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like this. I do love the fact that he's illiterate still.
Yeah, he is illiterate. He pretends to be very knowledgeable and worldly, but if you dig even a little bit deep,
Read me the menu. Never mind, I have it memorized.
he tries to hide it.
Yeah.
That's part of his charm.
Yeah.
He's just
got that-
helpless.
Got that illiterate charm. Karina would know. It's part of Karina's charm.
It's true.
So they got like pseudo elf ears, right?
Yeah,
But
they're
they're,
orc
like, a little
ears,
smaller?
So they're smaller. I'm excited to see you draw a handsome orc.
I did the thing that artists always do, which is that they start with the hand. You know? When you're drawing a character, you really just want to start with the hand. It makes things real easy.
Yeah, figure out the rest later.
Yeah.
Just fully render the hand
And then
go
hope
from there.
hope everything else is in the right position.
He looks so moody.
He has to be moody.
He has to be moody, and there has to be some magic too.
There has to
Because
be
he is
some
a
magic.
sorcerer.
The
Maybe
magic
he's
is that he can do literally any sort of magic at all while
Yeah.
being illiterate.
Well, I think he's like a natural, you know. He's like a born sorcerer who doesn't know, has not been formally trained. It's kind of like a self-taught artist.
I imagine he's like the people that like can play piano but can't read music.
Yeah. So he can like, you know, listen to any music, but with spells.
Yeah.
He can spell by ear. If he sees a spell, he's like, I get it. And then he can do it too. So he's kind of a genius, but also an idiot. Just a handsome idiot genius.
Handsome idiot genius. My favorite type. I think we're drawing Schmidt again.
Yeah, we're just back to this again.
Yeah, we're back to this again. Back on our bullshit.
Okay, well, if he works at one of those like butler cafes, he has to have some business hair.
Yeah, meticulously coiffed.
Yeah. He doesn't do it himself. He could not care less. This is just his job, you know.
But I think like his orcishness too would be like played up a little bit to be like, you know, ooh, exotic.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got like one of those like earrings or something, like a more barbaric looking ring.
Oh
or
yeah.
Or like a nose ring, like a septum piercing.
Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's play with that. Yeah.
Be like, oh wow, what a wild man. And he's like, I hate books.
Can't read. Please read this for me.
I hate foreign films. I don't understand what's going on. You have to read the whole time? That's not the point of a film. It distracts
So
from
he's
the
like
images.
snobby but can't
What are
read.
these things at the bottom of the screen?
What are these runes? What's the point? Just tell me what you want me to know. I imagine like if we were tying it together here, this is him super bored as Janice has come in and is like talking his ear off about her 3 sons. And he's like, I just don't care. But I have to pretend to. It's my job.
There's the lore.
I brought them on a wine tour and they were just like, they just ran away with some emo boy. They were like, no one understands me quite like this emo boy.
Now
He's
they've
like,
all
"I don't
come
get
back
it."
home and they're putting skulls on everything too. And I think they just learned a bad lesson from that boy. His name was like Ted or something. Ted or Fred. I don't remember. Oh, a little bow tie.
It's a huge bow tie.
It is a big bow
He has
tie.
a big bow tie on. I want him to be like really reclining.
We are again reclining pose.
Yep, Julia's reclining poses.
Yeah.
She has a whole catalog full of reclining poses you can choose from when you come to Julia's.
It's big mood, you know.
Just pick which one you want. If it's a moody man reclining, she can do it any way you like.
It's my new thing, you know.
Your new thing?
Yes. All right. So I feel like he has to have better pants than these little baggy guys that I drew. Let's do this.
What about like a high boot?
High boot.
Like pants into a high boot? Because he is in a fantasy world too, right?
That's true.
I mean, I
Just
guess
in the real world.
I guess I gave my character just like some jeans and a t-shirt.
Fantasy jeans.
Fantasy jeans. Oh yeah. A high boot makes it immediately fantasy.
Yeah.
Or like equestrian.
Yeah.
Like some real horseback riding bullshit.
Okay. So here we go.
Does he have a little sash?
A sash?
Oh, it was those lines you drew. I thought I couldn't see.
Oh.
They're full.
The mic was in the way, so I thought they went all the way, and I thought he was wearing like
Like a
a
little sash.
yeah,
with
like
his
a
name on
sash
it that
that
he
says
can't
like
read.
good boy or something.
Good boy. It's good boy sash.
It's his good boy sash. When he's been behaving, he gets to wear the good boy
He
sash.
doesn't know what it means.
Yeah,
It has a drawing of a little happy puppy on it.
yeah. He just knows he likes it.
Today I earned my puppy sash. This made me happy. I need him. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I forgot. He needs to be listening to his audiobook spells. He's going to be wearing little AirPods. He got them from his friend Edwin. He didn't want them anymore.
Too many.
Yeah, he had too many. His parents just kept buying them for him.
They just want to make him happy, so they buy him AirPods. Like many.
How many do we have to get before he loves us?
Yeah, they think it's like Stardew Valley rules.
Just keep giving the same gift until they love you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Edwin really likes this half-orc because he's the closest thing he knows to a barbarian, even though he's not at all.
He has no idea what a barbarian
No,
is.
he doesn't know what a barbarian is.
All right, he has to be doing magic.
None of these characters have ever met a barbarian.
No.
No. Get rid of this. What is happening with his anatomy? A lot's going on here. I don't know why I decided to start this image from the hand and then work out.
Yeah.
very
A different
confusing.
person may have drawn the pose first.
Yeah. Not me. Not
Perhaps,
this
perhaps
day.
a wiser person.
Perhaps a smarter, better person
When
than
it's
I.
a complicated pose like this.
You and your reclining poses.
That's why I go with a classic arms out to the side, angrily marching through the streets pose that I know
So
I can
just go
execute.
with character standing with one clenched fist.
One Arthur fist. One Arthur fist, please. He's going to be wearing suspenders because why not?
I don't see why not.
He's gotta look the part, you know.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
what the part is at this juncture, but he does have to look the part.
Well, I imagine
a-
like he's at his butler job.
He's
his
looking
butler
a part.
cafe job, and he just hates it. So he's just like so blatant about how much he hates this job. So he's just sitting in a corner playing with his magic and sorcery and whatever. Are you going to be doing any work today? No.
But that's the appeal.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
the moody one.
Yeah.
So the
Everyone's
ladies
just like,
come in,
I
they're like,
want to be
"Ooh,
with him.
I'm
I like
intimidated."
a project.
Yeah.
I like a project.
I can fix him. I can make him perfect.
They also keep getting him AirPods for some reason.
It's
Alright.
clear to me that both of you have played a lot of D&D in your
That's one of
time.
the stats, right?
Yeah,
AirPods.
AirPods.
Number of AirPods held. Yeah.
Is his head too big? I feel like his head is too big. Or is that just the bow tie that I'm looking at? 'Cause the bow tie is
I mean,
also
the bow
very
tie
big.
is very
The bow tie is
large.
pretty big.
It might be throwing off your measurements.
I'm concerned about his neck and where it is.
It's being swallowed by the bow tie.
I think the bow tie has engulfed it entirely.
It's in there somewhere.
Trust me.
Trust
It's
me.
in there.
Don't worry about it. He definitely has a neck.
So what's this dude's name?
I feel like he would have some sort of cool orc name, like War. I was going to add more to that.
His name's just War.
I'm thinking of like World of Warcraft names, like Garrosh Hellscream and stuff like that.
Sitting on a stool.
Or like something Battlesworn. Erdin Battlesworn or some shit. I was named after my father.
He did so many battles, and
He
here
was
I
sworn
am.
to battle, and look at me. Can't read. Sit here listening to drivel from imbeciles.
On my AirPods.
Do you do sorcery? You just
Sorcery.
you just do sorcery like with your hands, right?
Sure, if you want to.
You don't like need a
If you
wand.
want to.
I mean, it doesn't. It's fictional. So yes, you do it however you want because you're making it up.
That's
I don't know
true.
how real life sorcery is performed.
I don't know why I thought to ask how sorcery is done after I've, established that this guy has so many AirPods.
Is he gonna be like floating around more AirPods?
He's gonna be rolling them like dice.
Practices his levitation spell on all of his AirPods, his mini AirPods. Have to do something with them.
What else can I do?
Otherwise, I'll lose them.
I think his dream is to go to Sorcerer's College, but he doesn't know how to read and he hates that.
I can't do the test. It's all just written.
It's all written word, which I hate.
Which I hate. I despise the written word. In Orc society, we just speak the stories down to one another with our mouths. It makes much more sense.
This is such a stupid thing I've drawn.
Is he just on a stool?
Yeah, he's just on a stool, like leaning up against the bar. I hate this job.
Trying to not make eye contact, but all the ladies are swooning from across the room.
Just love how moody he is.
He's so mysterious.
Where does he keep getting those AirPods?
Should I get him some? Does he really like AirPods? He seems to have so many.
It's like that thing when like your parents know one thing that you're into, and so every Christmas and birthday you get like a gift of the same thing.
Yeah. Oh wow, thanks. More AirPods.
It's like, oh, Jacob, he's into art, right? I guess I'll get him a pack of colored pencils. I'm like, awesome. This is very useful to me, a
Thank
digital
you.
artist.
That's how you do it, right? You just go
Just-
directly onto the CD.
Yeah. Well, Julia, I think you've done a wonderful job.
I think my boy is done.
Love Handsome Men episode 2.
I think
I've done it.
we've made some memorable characters
Wait,
here.
what's his name?
Yeah, what's his
Did we
name?
name him?
I named him fucking
War?
something Hellsworn or Battlesworn.
War Battle Sworn.
I named him Erdan Battlesworn, but everyone calls him Dan. Dan is his
You're
human,
Dan.
his human name, but his full given name is Erdan Battlesworn.
Battle Sworn.
No one in this world of created does any battle of any kind. I
No.
don't think.
It's like go shopping.
Yeah, it's just like
go
a-
to vineyard.
A depressing real world fantasy world where nothing cool happens. Well, great, awesome job, guys.
Is it an awesome job? Oh, does he need a little apron because he works at a...
An apron.
Even though he just lounges at the bar.
Yeah.
I don't think they wear aprons.
Well, they
If
do.
they're serving.
Yeah. The servers do.
You're right. He definitely needed an apron.
I think it's a nice touch.
I was busy closing out the episode, but yeah, let's add the apron. So I have to start all over and try again. Are you ready, Julia? Are you ready to end the episode yet?
Does he need glasses?
Or do you want to add some more things? Is there anything else you want to add?
Does he need glasses?
He can't read. Why does he have readers on?
Because he needs somebody for his job at the Butler Cafe. Take them away.
Let me see some of the sea.
He had him down the bridge of his nose like a dad reading a newspaper. Unless he wears them so people will think he can definitely read. Because why else would he have those glasses?
He doesn't know how to wear them. He couldn't read the instructions.
It's just fake glass in there. He definitely does need glasses, but he couldn't figure that out, so he just has glass.
Yeah.
Just regular glass.
Frankly, I don't see the appeal of these glasses.
They're not proving
He
anything.
thinks that's
don't-
just what they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't seem to do anything
How are these
helpful.
is there a spell for this? Am I supposed to be figuring that out? Is it in the next chapter of my audiobook? Let's figure this out.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Are you
You
finished?
can go
I'm done.
now.
I'm
You
done.
can proceed.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want us to do more things like this, making more like D&D characters or anything else of this nature, let us know in the comments below. And as always, we're sorry.
Sorry.